Good evening again, everyone. I'm David Johnson, live here in Squirrel Hill. Tree of Life Synagogue here behind me, still empty, but it will be filled again one day. We are remembering and pausing with Pittsburgh to remember and honor the moments of a year ago this weekend. And a Pitt student is remembering and honoring the victims of that day, and that includes her own father. He was one of the first Pittsburgh police officers to respond to Tree of Life that day. He was shot in the hand, and she talked with Channel 11 News reporter Rick Earl about that day and the memorial she helped create.
I got the message. It was very blunt. Your father was shot, and instantly it felt like the white noise started ringing and just the, oh no, like not him.
Caroline Mead was at work when she got a text message that her father, Pittsburgh police officer Dan Mead, had been shot at the Tree of Life Synagogue.
And then my mom picked me up and she kind of decompressed a little. She was like, don't worry, he's alive.
Mead and his partner were the first officers to arrive at Tree of Life after reports of a shooting. As they approached the front door, the gunman fired on them, hitting Mead in the hand. Authorities believe Mead and his partner prevented the gunman from leaving the synagogue and possibly shooting more people.
I feel like he's always been a hero in my eyes, just because I do see both of my parents as these heroes on their own, but what he did that day, I feel like he walked into a situation not necessarily knowing what to expect and faced it with honor and courage, and it wasn't something that he shied away from. And I have so much respect for the fact that he was able to face something so horrible.
In honor of the victims, Caroline, a junior architecture major at Pitt, recently completed this memorial tree, now on display at the Holocaust Center of Pittsburgh.
This birch tree with this gradient of these golden roots coming up into this dispersing mosaic is really representative of how these victims are rooted in their community.
Mead says she was honored to be part of the memorial project, especially because of the connection with her dad. She says her dad, who was a carpenter before he joined the police force later in life, still wants to return to the streets one day, and she believes he was destined to be a police officer like his father.
He's the kind of person that you would want to show up. Absolutely. He showed up a year ago, and I'm sure he had no idea what he was getting into that morning. I'm sure his partner didn't either, and he still showed up to the task. It wasn't something that was taken lightly. He took every single call that he had with going and knowing that it could be something different, and this was just the time that it was something very, very different.
In Oakland, Rick Earl, Channel 11 News.
Hey, Rick, great story. And Caroline told Rick that her dad's recovery is going very, very well. In fact, so well now that he can actually make a fist, which he wasn't able to do before. So that is really, really great news. And let me take just a moment here. As a member of this community, I live only a few blocks away from here, to thank the first responders. Police officers like the one you just saw, the firefighters, the EMS, who ran into the violence, who ran into the bullets that day. All of us who live around here, and I'm sure no matter where you live, you feel the same way. You cannot thank them enough. Thank you again.